Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Welcome to Watching with Styles. Steven, I'm all right, man. You know what, Steven? I never felt bad. Like I didn't feel it's just geez, mucus and the mucus kind of overtook my sinuses and affected my vocals, I guess. But as a whole, I haven't felt sick, which is a good thing. It's just like, geez, coaching and you know talking a lot there and talking with you guys. I guess more talking loudly with them. And this UK football season has made me raise the volume up doing this a lot, and my voice is just suffering. But other than that, I haven't had a problem. I appreciate you bringing those sentiments though. Um, I don't know, man. This this season has been a weird one. Inconsistencies, um, on all levels, and I appreciate that, Kentucky. I appreciate that. Um, it's hard, man, because it is something with going through this when you can legitimately say that the level of talent is just not there. It's totally different when you can see that there's talent on the team. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that we have elite talent across the board, that our talent is better than the top 6 to 8 teams in the conference. But there's talent there. Um, we don't have a lot of, well, I'm trying to say, we don't have difference makers. Like, we don't have a receiver where you can say, like when we had with Wandale, you can say, "Hey man, just go get us a first down." We don't have a defensive player like Josh Allen where we can say, "Hey, just go and wreck house. Get us a big play, give us a fumble, give us a big sack, give us something that can stem the tie." We don't have that. We also don't have a respected leader on either side of the ball, like a Drake Jackson or a DeAndre Square. We lost D Jack, so we lost the on the field leader, And we just don't have a DeAndre Square, Jock Jones, Cash Daniels back in the day, like any of those guys that can rally the troops. So even though you have talent on paper, you are missing some of the little things, the intangibles that we don't think about and or we take for granted. Our margin of error is tiny. Like, for example, in this first half we'll go over, we had a 4th and 5 defensively to get us off the field, and we don't do the things we were supposed to. And that 4th and 5 led to their only touchdown in the first half. That hurts. What's up, Caden? I was thinking we have talent everywhere except on the O line, but you're right. No true leader play. Look, there's a difference. Caden, the kids did fight hard yesterday, but I'm gonna just say this. Honestly, if you look at the last game, they fought hard. It's the execution. I really, when you look at the film, have not seen. I don't think I've seen a game this year where there wasn't effort. Effort is on this level. Like you can get away with effort in high school. You can't get away with just effort on this level. You got to be able to execute and do your job well. Effort is free, but if the other team is giving good effort, it cancels each other out. There's a level of being able to execute on this level that is required. And we just don't do it enough consistently. And that's the thing with this team compared to other teams in the past with less talent. And sometimes you have that issue, is that you have all this talent, and sometimes young men believe that they don't have to do the little things that are coached in drills. Where did I see that tweet? That it was. I'm gonna butcher it, but there was a tweet after the World Series, how I think the Yankees kind of fumbled it in the 5th inning, and somebody tweeted that probably was a coach talking about telling these young men like all those drills that you do during practice, this is why you do it, because if you don't do it, if you don't focus on doing it all the time, this is the kind of team you're going to be, and you just fumble away a World Series because you couldn't do the little things. That's the same thing with football. I really thought I was going to avoid hearing UT fans. Hey, man. AJ, we've been hearing UT fans for fucking years. Um, Nobody likes UT fans, though. That's one thing that's consistent with this conference is I don't think there's a fan base that appreciates them at all. Is it possible there's a locker room problem? Funny how peanut butter. Now, come on now, you've been here long enough this year that you know I said that a long time ago. It's obvious to me. I don't need to be in Lexington. I don't need to have any inside information. When you are a player, you can see when there's locker room issues. Um, I don't know how dark the locker room issues are, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Some locker room issues are not a bad thing. Um, but it's been obvious for a long time that there's some leadership, locker room respect issues. So we just don't have the mental fortitude consistently enough to consistently win games. It's Kentucky. By the way, no word. Key. Is that Kentucky? Is that all I should say? Or Kentucky? All right, I got you. Say, nod your head if that's right. Um, Mental fortitude. I'm trying to answer that question properly. We don't have the mental fortitude consistently enough. Mental fortitude. I'm gonna say it another way. And this is I'm gonna just say it. We don't. I don't believe the players respect each other enough and trust each other enough to understand the scheme and your job and also their job. Because here's the thing. If I'm a corner and I know my job, right, I can be average. But once I understand what the safety job is and the linebacker job to my side is, now I can play to the vulnerability of that scheme. I can also help those two players, and we can help each other if we understand our responsibilities and the other person's responsibilities, so we can see the game kind of the same way. There's not enough respect for each other and respect for the game to deep dive into all the intricacies of the game. So therefore, there's going to become issues within the game that we can adapt to because no one has dug deep and tried to figure out more than just, oh, I'm supposed to be a robot. For me, and I can only speak for myself because I can't speak for my teammates, is for me, there's a level of respect to try to do everything that you can do possible to do your job the best, to help them out. A lot of these guys have so much talent that they don't feel like they have to do the little things and learn the game and have a high IQ. Some guys just play the game because they're just good at it. Some people don't play the game because they love the sport. I think that's missing out of some of the. If you go to the higher level players, they love in the game because they love the sport and they want to get to the next level. Some of these guys on the intermediate level are playing the game because it gets them a free education, which is totally understandable. But that's the different levels, in my opinion. And our players don't, for me, our players don't respect each other enough to dive into the game even more. You gotta be a student of the game too. Do you think all those guys were injured, or was it? I don't know, peanut butter. I don't know. I don't know. I can only guess. I will say this: if the record was better, I think some of those players would have played. Some of your hurts become injuries when you fight adversity for some players. John said, I blame the look, John, I'm gonna say this. They didn't help out. They didn't help out. It is obvious. The ones that y'all saw, it was obvious the sideline issue with Brock. It was obvious the offsides had to be the second quarter because it was going the other way. The second quarter when we was um on our side of the field about the 5, 6, 7 yard line. There are some other things that happened that were not talked about, and I saved them for us. There's an offsides on. I think it was the touchdown in the second quarter. Their lineman moved. No one called it. John Worth was awful, kneeling, but we don't get that home. AJ, yes, so true. Keaton. So Kentucky. Got it. So it's Kentucky. I got you, Kentucky. But that wasn't what called. No, man, y'all. All right, I'll show you some stuff. Injuries hurt worse when you're losing out for sure. Any little boo boo, it hurts. That's why I'm saying, what are you playing for? And like I said, I've learned when I got into my 40s how different I am than some. Like my loyalty to Kentucky runs deep. And it wasn't all great stuff that happened with Kentucky, but I just feel differently about the situation and environment I was in. It wasn't perfect, but I love my time in Lexington, good and bad. It helped me become the young man that I am now. All the bumps and bruises and everything. So I appreciate that. And I wear Kentucky stuff every fucking day because of that appreciation. The hit that knocked out Vandergrill. What about it, John? I ain't see no problem with that one, to be honest with you. False start coming. Yep. Huh. So you know what I'm talking about, AJ? It was clear as day. The motherfucker flinched. And the weird part about it, I'd have been okay with it. Not really, but it would. I've been all right, if they didn't call us for the phantom offsides. Well, we didn't move at all. Unless they call it on Cox, and I don't see him digging around with the ball either. See, even though I play, that one to me, that whole quarterback thing, man, is hard for me. I didn't see a problem with it. Maybe when we look at it tomorrow night, I will change my tune. But I don't know, man. The Deion Walker one is tough for me. It's really hard for me. Physically, he's an imposing figure. And because of that, the expectations are, for me, are greater than what he's willing to put out. And I can't put my expectations on him. And that's why it's hard for me, because he has every ability to be a dominant player. But the core of himself isn't that person. And you can't change the personality of a person. So it is what it is. It's obvious the refs in these huge environments are scared to make it. That I don't think that's true, Caden. But I definitely see what you're saying. That's why we love you, man. For the young players, remember you play, but we can hear your passion, man. I appreciate that, Kentucky. Yeah, hey, that AJ, what the? What are we thinking about? Now I don't know, AJ. I don't. That's one thing I don't. I've never delved into really, except when I was in high school as a quarterback. And trust me, our scheme was simple, so there wasn't too much intricacies in that. So, how do you not block the best defensive lineman on their team? I know he lined up in a different position, but damn, put a hand on him. You don't think that since the Texas trash throwing that the officials have been more hesitant? Nah, I don't think so, Caden. I'm gonna just say you have officials. I'm gonna just say that officiating isn't easy. I'm gonna say that first of all. Second of all, it's just a lot going on. And they just missed it. I mean, they have missed stuff that we have done. I just don't talk about it. But we have held and have what's it called. We have not been set, and it hasn't been called. So it works both ways. It's just bad that for me, the key plays that happens against us. It's not the little plays, it's the key plays. Tennessee fans are trash. They are trash. So it's just unfortunate, man, because this is how I see it, right? We had Tennessee without a lot of key players. But we had all these players against Florida, Vandy, and Auburn. Those are the games that fucking hurt. South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Auburn, Florida. Those are the games that hurt in that order. Those are the plays that hurt. It's like, how can you not play better in those games? Definitely. How can you not play better at home in front of the fans that have come to support you? That one. That one. Like, there's no excuse for the Vandy, Auburn, South Carolina games. There's zero. So, how many of y'all had us losing to Tennessee and Ole Miss? Georgia, Tennessee, Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Texas before the season. Those were, in most people's eyes, the 4 guarantees. And we're going to come out here and play the best games against Ole Miss, Georgia, and fucking Tennessee. And I promise you, we're going to play a good game in Texas. It's the other fucking games. You can't give those up and play like that. That's the problem. That's the problem. So, I think Texas A&M is a fraud, and not in a bad way. I just don't think they're as good as what their record states. But they did what they had to do. Yeah, they let it get out of hand. Definitely the fans have brought it. Y'all, maybe this is just me. AJ is another former player who can chime in on this. I respected my coaches. I'm from the South. That's what we do, respect our elders. But at the end of the day, it was about me, my dedication to the game, and the name on the back of my jersey. I did not want to disrespect my family and my family name during game day. I don't know how AJ felt about it, but these fucking coaches, man. I mean, like I said, respect, but on game day, it's like, man, let me fucking play. Let me do my thing. Fuck all the other bullshit. I practice my ass off during the week. Now it's game day. This is my time. This ain't y'all time. You know what I'm saying? For me, Monday through Friday was y'all time. That was preparation, getting us the game plan, getting us prepared, and knowing tendencies and down the distance and what we're gonna run and what the check's gonna be. But when it came on Saturdays, it's me and the 10 other boys on my side of the ball. Let us play. So I don't know, man. And I will say this: if I know my coach is suffering, I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper, and that's the part that I didn't like about last week game. You dig a little bit deeper. Okay, AJ. So AJ, it was about us, man. It's about us. It's about us. Them coaches can't do a damn thing when game day. They can't. Remember how like when you was in little league and the coaches could line up on the field and put you in the spot that you're supposed to be in because you didn't learn your plays because you was too young and all that stuff. Them days are over, man. You got a snot nosed asshole on the other side of you that want to beat your ass just like you want to beat his. It's about you and him and us. So fuck that, man. I, Lynn parking the stoop spot is crazy to me. Like I went out. Look, I'm gonna say this. Lynn has a special relationship with Coach Stoops. It's kind of like if you look at Dion and Travis Hunter. I think their relationship. I don't think I understand what you're saying. I just think that's a relationship that is at a level that they can do that and laugh about it. Um, like I said, their relationship was special. From what I can see and what I've heard, their relationship was beyond football. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, AJ. It's hard, and that is the thing why y'all why I hear the criticism. I'm on all the boards. I'm a fly on the wall for two things. First of all, I think the people whom I'm on the board with does such a great job of providing information to the fans that I'm like I can give my little whatever dollars a month. Um, Second of all, I want to hear what y'all really say and believe. And like for me, I hear a lot of stuff where I don't blame the coaches. And AJ is saying because one thing when it gets between that rectangle, it ain't about the fucking coaches unless you are just ill prepared. And it's easy for a former player to know when someone's ill prepared. Like that's easy. And if one person fucks up on a play and everybody else doesn't, that doesn't mean it's bad coaching. Because obviously everybody else is fucking doing that job. One guy is just fucking short circuiting mentally. So for me, when you look at what I do, it ain't got nothing to fucking do with coaching. These are plays on the fucking field. These are plays on the field, and the execution is poor. Now, what I say, I wouldn't call that play. What I say, um, whatever, yes. But when I do what I'm doing, this is about players. 1,000% about players. Because if you can't block the guy in front of you, that's fine. That guy is on scholarship too. I'm showing you the why. And that ain't got nothing to do with the coach. If that guy across from you whips your ass, that has zero to do with the coach. If I give you, like Wood has had on Pierce, if I give you a running back that's gonna help you with a chip, and you don't set inside and you set outside, he beats you inside, that ain't gotta do nothing with coaches. Cause I heard that, well, why they ain't help out on Pierce? Well, there are certain situations where Pierce beat him inside with when they had DSK sitting there to chip on him. That There's nothing that you can do as a coach for that. We max protect a lot. There ain't nothing you can do for that. All right, I missed some. One guy, look, I would say this, y'all. There are a lot of plays where one guy fucks up and it's a touchdown. All it takes is one on this level. Yeah. I'm going to say this to get it off my chest. I know I'm the only one, but I like our offense better with get. Oh, shit, no, Big Cheese. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you got that off your chest. John, I'm going to say this. And I don't know if you heard me say it, but yes, to me, Bo is. I'm not sure if Bo isn't the best quarterback on the team. He's definitely the second best. Bo's limitation, Bo understands them. I think Bo is a cerebral quarterback who can get us in and out of stuff. And I think Bo could be a damn good quarterback for us. Um, I think he would alleviate some of the issues early on. But I think Bo doesn't. I think Bo has played enough football. Bo wants to be a coach. Bo came to come home to be a GA. And when his time is over, he's going to coach somewhere. Probably start at high school level and hopefully build himself up, or maybe be in a situation where he has gained the trust of somebody on this staff and he moves with him somewhere else. That's all this. Excuse me. This is how the coaching profession works. It's all about connections and knowing people. So, that could be what's going on with Bo. I'm not sure if Bo wants to play. To be honest with you, I don't know that for sure, but that's the way I feel. Um, because here's the thing: would Cutter Boley have played in the Florida game if if Bo Allen was willing to be the third quarterback? I don't think so. That's just my opinion. All right. So y'all can ask questions as I get into this, but this is the most connected, cohesive play calling and rhythm, pace, tempo that we've had all season. Color was better in the game he played in than in the spring game. But whoa, Color was better in the Florida game? How do we beat Texas? All right. To me, Texas is Ole Miss. You got to play that kind of game. Um, you got to make some explosive plays. You got to stop the run. You got to limit turnovers. And you got to hit some big plays. And you got to play sound on defense. I don't know, man. It's just weird how this team has performed week in and week out. It's just odd. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. Week in and week out. If we were playing good football, like I said at the beginning of the season, I think we can beat Texas. Texas, Texas playing this hard schedule for the whole season is a grind for them. This is first season dealing with an SEC grind. That Georgia game was tough for him because of the SEC grind. Let's see. Peanut butter, I don't think Stoops is winning out this year. I just don't see it. I just don't see the consistency. I just don't see it. I'm just gonna be honest. I wish I can be a little more positive. I just don't see it. Um, but we'll see. We will see. But this, like I said, this is the most connected, making sense game plan. Now it is a shit. It just this y'all. Oh, somehow I'm not on the first play. I want y'all to understand this. Y'all get bent out of shape by the words that coach say in a press conference. It's coach speak. Like, we got to get the ball in the Wilcox hand more. That's coach speak. There was a reason why he wasn't getting the carries, and it has nothing to do with football. Maybe the young man is figuring it out and doing everything he's supposed to do. So therefore, because of that, now we have to find a way to give him the ball. Peanut butter, it ain't about players wanting the ball. It's about the coaches wanting the ball. I want y'all to understand this, especially with players opting out now. That bowl game doesn't mean anything to some of these players. That's, what is it, 15 or 20 extra practices these coaches can get? That's what they want. They want them extra days of practice to get these young guys ready for next year. In a bowl practice, it ain't about these starters and these seniors and the guys who've played 12 12 games. It is about the guys who might have played, who was on that cusp of playing. They played 4 games, and then they sat them because they want to redshirt them. It's those type of guys who benefit more from these bowl game practices than the other players. It ain't about the players. The players can want to, they can fucking opt out if they want. These coaches want these practices though. So all this coach speak, man, y'all fall for it too much. Because I promise you, they knew who Wilcox was. They knew who he was last year. But you got to do, I've talked about it. You got to do the things you're supposed to. This is the way you fucking start a game. This is the way you start a game. Like I showed in the cut-ups. When we execute, just look at the execution of the blocks. Right? Look at this double team right here. Look at the double team. Look at the kick out. You know? This is so good. Blocking up front. Right? Just look at just double team up to the backside linebacker. Kick out. Lead into the hole. And he finds the right hole and he gets vertical. Right, this is so good. Just look at the artwork of it. Look how big a hole that is. Look at the patience. Look at the step right there. See, he was actually, I think he was right. That step, he was preparing to cut here. But oh no, it's just the vision. The vision. Put that foot in the ground, he's done. Look how big a hole that is, y'all. The yard markers are a little over a yard. They're not quite 2. So That's a little over a yard. That's another little over a yard. So we at least got 2+. That's like 3.5 yard hole. This is what you want. Dude, he doesn't get touched. This is like the old Big Blue Wall when Benny and C-Rob would go about 10 carries and not getting touched until they get to the third level. There's nothing you can do with that. Damn. First play, you said we are in this MF. He doesn't get touched until he gets tackled 50 yards later. That's the first time he got touched, yo. That's incredible. Now for this, I think the timing is bad. I don't know if that's how they want it. They want him out here a little early because he can out leverage this guy with his speed. But I personally think he can get him out leverage if he snaps it like right there. All right. Here is the other thing. So this is a problem for me. When people say like, oh, we got X amount of NFL players on the perimeter. All right. If Wan'Dale Robinson or Lynn Bowden caught this ball right here. All right, he's on the sideline. I'm going to go to top. Nope, let's go bottom of the numbers. Bottom of the numbers to the sideline is 7 yards or width. So right now, Barion Brown is about, 6 to 7 yards away from him this way and about 5 yards away from him this way. So he's got room. If this was Wan'Dale Robinson or Lynn Bowden, this guy would not have never touched him. This guy right here is still 6 yards away from him horizontally. Because from the top of the numbers to the sideline is 9 yards. So Barion Brown's about, I give him 1.5 yards. So that's 8 yards away. This guy's away. The angle fools you. If this is Lynn Bowden or Wan'Dale Robinson, I'm talking about the Stoops era. Now you want me to go back to like Stevie Johnson and Craig Yeast and all those, Randall Cobb. We can go back to that. Y'all, this is a 1v1 situation in open space. Usually a phone booth is 5 yards. Usually a phone booth is 5 yards. This is about, let me get a rectangle. I'm going to throw it a rectangle. From where he is, from where he is, a phone booth is probably about that wide. In a phone booth, those players I just named, this guy wouldn't have touched him. This might have been a touchdown. Because this guy ain't touched him. Because look at the angle he's taking. Wan'Dale, Craig Yeast, Lynn Bowden, yeah. Boom. Back down the sideline. It's touchdown, y'all. You hear me? It's a fucking touchdown. I don't think some people understand. Yes, Barion Brown has great speed. Great speed. He's not elusive at all. At all. Not in the least bit. And that's a problem. Y'all, this play got him out in open space in a one-on-one situation. He just runs right into him. Y'all, let me play the fast motion. Where's the move? I'm sorry, I hate when that happens. Where's the move, y'all? Where's the move? Come on, really? Where's the move? He does this little hezzy thing every time. Their DB just closed the space and used the sideline as his second defender. You hear me? If Wan'Dale caught this ball right here, Wan'Dale's getting at least to the 10-yard line. I think Wan'Dale scores. 1-on-1 in space, y'all. And we get nothing out of it. Come on, man. So for all the bullshit that I have said and we've all said, watching games with Bush play calling, last week he started calling this play to try and get Barry in the space. And we ain't got nothing on top of what we should get. That is the expectation of this play. That's the expectation of that play to get 6-7 yards. That's the expectations for anyone who's a receiver to get 6 or 7 yards. I got your ass in open space, and that's all you got me. You are supposed to be an exceptional, extremely elite athlete, and you gave me the same amount of yards that I'm expecting everybody else to get. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. That should have been a touchdown. You don't get a person out in space 1-on-1 and just run into him. I used to call some running backs on his team safety magnets. That's a fucking cornerback magnet. He just magnetized to the fucking tackler. He made no move. Now, I'm not going to lie. Now, there's some guys who are damn good-ass tacklers. And you can do all that bull, and he's just going to make a sound tackle. But I guarantee you in this situation, that was Wan'Dale Robinson. It's more than that. John, if you say you'll take it, ooh, John, almost called you a bad word. I'm not taking that shit. That is horrible. That is horrible. If I showed you a video with a elite wide receiver, anybody elite in wide receiver right now, the guy from Ohio State, the guy from Alabama, with that much space right now, I feel highly confident that the majority of those guys will get more out of this than what we got. Shit, I did it again, y'all. That's all I'm saying. No, Johnny, I'm not taking him in college either, Johnny. I'm not that because this offense isn't good enough not to have a playmaker. You need that guy to be a difference maker. We need difference makers. That's not a difference maker play. That is that is me as a coordinator scheming you up. I just scheme you up to get 8 yards. What I'm saying is anybody on the team could have done that. That's what I'm saying, AJ. AJ, do you think Wan'Dale scores on that? I think he scores. He's got all the angles. That is not right. That is not. And maybe this is the thing, y'all. And I don't remember. I don't even remember even really watching Barry Brown's highlights in high school. Maybe he has never had any elusiveness. And I brought up this question in one of my group chats because I really believe this right now. after seeing what I'm seeing, right? Because if you really think about it, Barry Brown had um uh the cachet kind of like Travis Hunter had. He's not Travis Hunter though, but I'm wondering, would Barry Brown have been a better cornerback than he is wide receiver? Because one thing you say, he got catch up speed. Um and he played it in high school, but he has no wiggle. I think he would have been a better corner than he is a wide receiver. I think he might he might have he might have it's not a half. He might could have had a better opportunity to be a great corner on the next level than being a wide receiver on the next level. So thank you. See, JD, God can't give you everything. God can't give you everything. That's like, can you imagine? Look, y'all, I want y'all to go back and watch some Craig Yeast film. Now, I know how quick he is because I had to fucking guard the little MFer. That guy in that situation, he would have scored. Guarantee you. I don't even have. Craig Yeast in that exact situation scores touchdowns. Go look at Craig Yeast. That'd have been, what was it, 90, the 98, right? 98. At Florida. Watch Craig Yeast on punt return. So I'm gonna say something else because I'm just on one tonight. We have given so much props to Barry Brown for kickoff return and not giving his teammates enough props. Here's the reason why. You look at all those kickoff returns from Barry Brown, which is still a skill set. He hits the hole full speed. Ain't none of those kick returns where he's got to stop, start, give a little hesitation or move or in and out. No, all those kickoff returns are boom. Those were straight line shots with a little curve. He had a curve to the right, a curve to the left. None of them where he got to go in and out of a phone booth. No. We got to give the kickoff return team some credit, too. Them boys are blocking well. But like I said, Cobb can't give you everything. Randall Cobb had a long career in the NFL. So he's just fine, JD. But yeah, if he had that, man, fuck. If you got the wiggle and speed, it's impossible, man. See, I want to tell you, I've said this before. As a guy who played corner, speed is the only thing that scared me. But if all you had was speed, I'm going to figure out your speed, your level of speed within the game. All it's going to take is about a series and a half. I'll be like, okay, I got it. I see how fast I got to backpedal. I see where I'm going to sit. You know? You're right, John. You're right, John. Now, if I did special teams, I could go over that, huh? You're right. Oh shit. Yeah, you got me on that one, John. That was a good one. That was good. That was a good one. Right. There wasn't Derek Abney's. Right. Exactly right, JD. And this is the thing. I'm gonna say. It's not that Barry Brown isn't a good player, a good athlete. He's not a difference maker. And what I mean by difference maker is he can't take over a game. He doesn't have the skill set to take over a game. Like Wan'Dale Robinson could just take over a game. like Josh Allen could just take over a game. Like that old line back in the day could just take over a game. That was a game. That was a playmaking unit. They could just take over a game. You know, we don't have that player on the team that could take over a game. Like Deion could. Deion has the physical ability to take over a game. Deion doesn't have the mentality to take over a game. He doesn't have the. You know what? It's not the. Deion doesn't have the temperament to take over a game. Deion doesn't have the nastiness to take over a game. That's what it is. That's the difference. It's the temperament. There are some guys who are just assholes on the field. All right, peanut butter. Look, this is what I say to guys like that. As a quarterback, first of all, get your ass open. I'll find you. Period. Second of all, Macklin, this isn't the what they play in the American Athletic Conference. I think that's where North Texas play. This is a different league, brother. You ain't getting open. Get your ass open. Go take your. There's, with guys who say shit like that, that shit pisses me off. That's a locker room issue. If he said that in the post game, that's a locker room issue. We had Tavian Robinson last year, locker room issue. Fucking go, man. Bye. You ain't shown shit right now that me as a teammate that says, oh, we should give you the ball more. Get your ass open. Simple as that. Yeah, I remember Jeff, Aaron. I fucking hate shit like that. Oh, in the post game, I was a 1,000-yard receiver last year. Motherfucker, get open. Unless you tell me, you can show me 30 situations where you was butt naked open or where Brock is not throwing you the ball. Even the fucking pass that you caught. Even the pass that you caught yesterday. Well, that wasn't yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Was a fucking contested catch. That ball had to be fucking perfect. That ball that was thrown to you on Saturday had to be a perfect ball. You had zero separation. Zero. Now, was it a great catch? You had to catch with one hand? Yeah, because you had to fend off the defender who was in your damn job the whole way down the field. Don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that, man. Fuck, that's fucking ridiculous. I was a 1,000-yard receiver last year. Now, if you was a 1,000-yard receiver at fucking Georgia, then I'd be like, all right, dude, you right. You prove yourself against this level of talent. And if you was a 1,000-yard, it must be the quarterback. Fucking North Texas. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Don't give me that bullshit. You just got me upset. I don't give a fuck if your cousin, your brother, your dad. It don't matter if he's in. You ain't in the NFL. Bruh. So he's hating on Dane Keaton. Yeah. I don't know if AJ's still here. AJ, can you imagine what Coach Brooks would have done to Macklin saying that bullshit in post game? Ooh, Lord. All right. Here's the next play. 2nd and 2. They were offsides again. There's no wiggle in this. There's no ability to decelerate, and get a feel or get somebody just run straight out of bounds. He thinks Gavin should be the guy. Peanut butter. If he thinks Gavin should be the guy, that says everything to me. Did y'all see Gavin short hop balls yesterday? Gavin threw 2 balls yesterday. The dagger route to, can't remember who it was to. Might have been the Macklin. And the fade. That's it. We can't go 4 games without catch. Well, AJ, I'm going to say how you can go 4 games without catch. Because you fucking moping around because you ain't catching balls. I'm going to say this, y'all. I watch enough film that I haven't seen him butt naked open to be like, ooh, why ain't they throwing me the ball? Wimsatt is a career. I'm going to look it up because I don't want to give the man stats poorly. Wimsatt is a career under 50% completion. And the motherfucker has started enough games. Wimsatt is not it, y'all. And I hate talking about kids like that. But like I said, I watch the kid play every snap. Wimsatt is a career 46.2% completion, y'all. 46.2. In his career, he has 15 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. I don't need to see no more. The guy has played in, before this year, the guy played in 25 games. I don't need to see no more. One quarterback can't see the field, the other can't make throws consistently. And neither one of them get protection at their. Yeah, it is Brock's percentage. I'm going to tell you what Brock's percentage is. Give me a second. I can tell you, Big Cheese, what Brock's is. I bet you it's over 46. Brock's career completion percentage is 57.3. 9 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. And before this year, because of the amount of passes he's thrown. Last year at Georgia, he was 66.7%. John, you can like whoever you like. It's just not good. I mean, here's the thing with, here's the even, look, y'all. He's 57 at UK, Jeff. 57, I think he's the same percentage. 57.3. Whatever his percentage is going to be at UK is going to be his career because he only threw 18 passes at Georgia. So, yeah. Well, what I was talking about Gavin something. Oh, look. I have no problem with a running quarterback if the running quarterback is a difference maker. You remember when, let's just say, Lynn Bowden against Louisville. When Lynn Bowden broke the line of scrimmage, he had the ability to take it to the house. Gavin has none of that. What is Gavin's longest run of the season? Let me see what's Gavin's longest run of the season, if they have it here. Do they have longest? No, they don't. I don't see longest. What is Gavin's longest run of the season? 15 yards, maybe? 20 tops? Shit, I think Lynn whipped off 40, 50, 60-yard runs when he was playing that running quarterback position. That's a difference maker. Caden said 21. That ain't it, brother. That ain't it. That's cool and all, but that ain't it. the quarterback coach. Quarterback coach is Bush, right? Yeah. There's no extra coach on the staff. So he's got to be the quarterback coach. Because they got a running back coach, wide receiver coach, O-line coach. So he's got to be the quarterback coach. John, I talked about Bo earlier. All right. I'll just end it with this. I said Bo might be the best quarterback in the room. So there's some issues. As I think JD said, the whole operation offensively is a sham. And look, I'm going to say this too. Lynn had 250 plus rushing yards in 24 games. See what I'm saying here? That's what I'm saying. I don't think Gavin has 250 yards combined this year. I can look that up too. No, peanut butter. No. There has been progress as a quarterback position. For sure. The intricacies of the position is definitely better. What I'm trying to find out, Gavin's total rushing yards for this year. Gavin's total yards for this year, as it's published here, that's 7 games. We had 8 though, right? So it doesn't have the last game in. It's 171 yards. I'm telling you, man. Ooh, Gavin's long as 15. That ain't good, brother. That ain't good. That's what I'm saying. Now, that's cool for short yardage, but that ain't cool to be your I guess your running quarterback. That's giving you nothing. Brock has to be the quarterback next year. Be somewhat broken. Look, man. Continuity and consistency. I want y'all to really. I say this all the time, and it's. I know it's aggravating for me to keep saying this, but I want y'all to go back to the 2021 season. Those first 6 games. Ooh, it was ugly. It was. I'm gonna pull it up for you. Because I want y'all to really understand what was going on. Because we just glossed over those games. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up. (2021). All right, y'all. 2021. All right. 35-28 against Missouri. 28-23 against Chattanooga. All right. 16-10 against South Carolina. 20-13 against Florida. All right. This game is when the offense started clicking. That was a 6 game. Let me just pull up some stuff. Let me see. See stats. 3-9. Oh, we had a good game. We had 340 yards rushing against Missouri. All right. 179 passing. That's not great passing. We just ran their ass out the gym, right? That was Missouri. The Chattanooga game. Look at the stats. 357 total yards. It's not very good, y'all. For the people who just think that year was just a dominant offensive. We didn't have a 3,000-yard passer. Look again. 332. 102 yards passing. 230. And that's not great offense, y'all. 300 yards. Let's go to Florida. 5th game. 224 yards of total offense. We found a way to win that game. I wonder how. Let's go back. LSU. Now, this is the difference maker. I don't know how many yards, but I bet you it's considerably more. 475, y'all. Remember all those other games that was in the 300s? 475, but still 330 rushing. One. You know what I'm saying? See, y'all tend to only remember this game. Y'all tend to only remember this game. 5-11. But then look, we still not killing the passing game. That's all I'm saying, y'all. There's a revisionist history going on with some of this offense. The offense of 2021 wasn't that elite, if you really think about it. Van will probably say that Bush doesn't need his dudes. He needs some time to coach stuff. Look, man, this is on Bush too. Here's the thing with me, and this is why Eddie Gran was so good. It didn't take Eddie Gran that long to figure out how to maximize his players' abilities. It's taken too long for Bush to recognize how to better utilize his players and get around the weaknesses of the team. I'm sorry. You knew coming to the season that the O-line was going to be an issue. You knew that from jump. If you didn't talk to enough people. You got to devise something to make it easier for them and easier for everybody else. It's that simple. If you're I keep going back to this. When I got to UK in '93, Coach Archer is the reason why I got to UK. Coach Archer playbook is extensive. In game 2 of his first year there, we ran 2 coverages and 2 blitzes, I think. We ran cover 2 read and cover 3. Mixed in a robber with the cover 3, but still just the same concept. It's 3 deep safeties. 3 deep concept. We got 6 picks. So sometimes you might have to simplify. You might have to reduce, not simplify. You have to reduce your playbook to things that the players can replicate from Monday through Friday to Saturday at full speed without thinking. You also got to find out what you have and which of your plays is going to maximize the abilities of those players. Like these last 2 weeks, he's been motioning Barry Brown, throwing that quick out route to him. Now the thing to come off of that is maybe outright goes into a slant because people start to overcompensate for him on the outright. Like that's what Eddie Gran did. There were evolutions to the offense. So that's Bush's problem. Now, the other problem is when you see on game day and I show you stuff of players not doing their fucking job to the fullest of their ability, that ain't on the coach now. That's on these players to fucking execute. So it works both ways. I don't think the scheme really helps him to run through like Lynn. Gavin ain't it, y'all. I'm sorry. No, Gavin is not Lynn Bowden. Not even close. Not even 30%. He ain't the same athlete. He's just not. He's a big runner. He ain't got the explosiveness of Lynn Bowden. He just doesn't. Right, man. Coach Chandler, what you doing up so late? Coach Chandler said they beat South Carolina without an offensive touchdown in the 2021 season. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like it's weird for me. And I know there's personality differences and likability. I understand that. But that 2021 season, that Mississippi State game was rough, y'all. That was rough. And we just forget about it. I get it. O-line was better for Lynn, and he has no doubt about it. Aaron said, right. See, that's I'm so y'all. Some of y'all get it. Chattanooga game had a long pick six. Tyrell Asian created a legacy for him because he saved that season. If we lose that one, boy, yeah, that LSU team wasn't. No, they were not in it. Right. Peanut butter had 3-game losing streak: Georgia, Tennessee, and Mississippi State. And the Mississippi State game was. Yep, he's still calling jet sweeps for Barion Brown because that's the only way to give him the ball in space. Graham Bush co-coordinators next year. That ain't gonna work. I'm sorry, and I like Graham, but that ain't gonna work. I don't know about who you talking about 2021 season. Yeah, that Tennessee game was rough. But that Mississippi State game we definitely should have won. We should have had 10 wins in the regular season. Cobby is a broken team. Match will give me Steven Johnson in those years in the offense over. Woo! Coach Chandler. Man, people get on me because I know someone asked most influential player and all this stuff. And it's Steven Johnson for me. For me, Steven Johnson is the most influential quarterback. And I know you're going to say Will Levis, not you, Coach Chandler, but people will say Will Levis is the best quarterback, and I totally get it. But there is no Will Levis without Steven Johnson. Because Coach Stoops is not here without Steven Johnson. Remember, Steven Johnson was to me kind of a throw-in quarterback to back up Drew Barker because they didn't have a backup. And that guy became the guy. He became the program. Steven Johnson is a program saver. I'm going to put it to you that way. Steven Johnson beat Tennessee at home. And y'all got me going off of I thought this was going to be a quick one, but it doesn't look like it's going to be this typical 2.5 hour broadcast. Look. There's no 10-win season without Steven Johnson. I hope, 2 a.m., so that's 1 a.m. my time. No, JD, we ain't going that late. I don't think y'all understand how good Steven Johnson was. And I'm not talking about just from purely quarterback position. That's the difference. That's like Pavia for Vandy. Know who Pavia is? Pavia is Steven Johnson. Pavia is like Steven. There are certain players that just exudes that it factor that affects the entire team. It gives the entire team confidence. That's what Steven Johnson did. We ever had another quarterback like that. That dude was a monster. That dude was a fucking monster. I appreciate that, Kentucky. That dude was a monster. And in my opinion, it's unfortunate that he's not recognized in that manner. Because he's a difference maker. Was he the best technical quarterback? Was he the best? Fuck all that. He was a winner in this situation without the best roster. Much respect from me to Steven Johnson. I don't know what Josh Allen was. 1, 2. I don't think he was a 3. Yeah, 1 or 2 star. I don't even want to get on that angle, then that'll take me down another rabbit hole. But yeah. Gavin isn't that, man. I'm just sorry. Gavin seems like a great kid, great dude, a guy you can hang out with. Doesn't seem like he's not a trouble guy. But when I'm talking about what's going on, the 120 by 53 in the third, rectangle, I'm not picking him above the guys that we have. Just not. He doesn't give you the best chance to win. So they were offside, so we get a first down. I did this in cut-ups, and this is what I talk about coaching, y'all. The coaching is this play is set up to be successful. I love, like I said in the cut-up. When did I start talking about, guys, if we get in 20 whatever personnel with Wilcox and DSK, that's the formation that we should be in. I don't know when I said that, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Lo and behold, we get into this situation. And this is a winning situation. We are in 22 personnel. So this is a 2. So the blank would be a 2. That's a horrible 2. Being 22 personnel, right? So we got those 2 backs. Then we got these 2 tight ends. All right? Close formation. We motion him. And we got a lead blocker right here. All right. I want y'all to see how this could have been a touchdown. I can't tell if this guy is a 2. Normally he'll be a 3. So if this guy's a 1, this will be a 3. This will be a 5. All right. That'll be my guess. So the guy who wrecks the play is this backside 1 technique. He wrecks the play. Look at the blocking. All right. So right now, if you X out 20, the only guy that doesn't have a hat on him is this guy. Watch where he goes. If number 20 doesn't hit Wilcox right there and slows him down, I guarantee you that's a touchdown. Oh, shit. Which one is in a 2? You think, Coach Chan, you saying this guy's in a 2? You can tell post-snap because of where his hand placement is. Let's see where his hand placement is. Okay, I see what you're saying, Coach. He is in a 2. So you got a 1, a 2, and a 5. Because the outside guy looks like he's outside. Yep, because Cox had to take a wide step to try and get in front. So, Coach, my question is to you, Coach, now since you say that. Since you are here, Coach, why? Because you have showed me stuff that I would have been like, no, that's not. Why doesn't Cox block backside to the 1? If this is a 2, can Burt not handle him by himself without Cox assisting? Because if that's a 1, isn't that kind of tough for the guard to scoop that? Like, why didn't was there not at least a little help here for Farmer to get the ability to cut him off? But I just want to show y'all, this is, in this situation, Bush schemed up a touchdown play. This is 6, y'all, on this play. Now, so in my opinion, he schemed up on this first drive 2 touchdown plays. The one to Barion Brown and to this one. Just watch. If number 20, he's right here. That's a bad, man. That's the one thing I don't like about this software. Is this guy right there. You still can't see him. Whatever. I hope you can see him. It's this guy. Right there. Watch that guy get out of there and make that play. If 20 isn't there, y'all, this guy has no shot. He's outside. He's too far away, and Wilcox in open space, either he's going to run through him or he's going to give him a dead leg and cut inside of him. Y'all, this is 6. This is a touchdown call play. Coach Chandler, AJ, do y'all see what I'm seeing? Is that not a touchdown call play if we can get 20 blocks? Because honestly, this is a cluster a little bit too. But the defense does play a factor. Okay, Coach said he should help with the one tag. That's what I'm looking at. This is a touchdown, y'all. If 20 is not there, it's a touchdown. Wilcox hits that hole, and it's done. It's done, son. That's 6 instead of 0. Y'all, that's 2 plays. That ain't on fucking coaching. That's not on coaching, y'all. Now, I guess it is a little bit on coaching in the aspect that Cox should have helped here. Now, I don't know if whatever they did, or fold the one tech. But could they have folded the one tech with the motion though, Coach Chandler? Where would Farmer have gone? That's what I'm saying. But is Farmer fast enough to get out there with the jet sweep? Okay. All right. Whatever it said though, even if Farmer just tripped down and Cox blocked, backed on the one tech, it's a touchdown still. We didn't need another blocker over there. We had enough people over there to block it. I mean, it would have been nice for DSK to get into the hole and get up to the linebacker. That would have been nice, but that's what Coach Chandler said. We had them outnumbered anyway. Dude, that's a touchdown, y'all. Here's the crazy part about it. I talk about alignment a lot. This guy's a 5 tech, right? If we can chip him and get to the next level, he's dead anyway. This guy is so far back for contain. That's a problem. Just watch. Dude, they got nothing. Yo, that's fucking touchdown. Shit. And linebacker probably reads as a gap scheme when he sees the back blocks and sits and end up outnumbering them even more. There you go, y'all. Like, that fucking is a touchdown. And that's the stuff that, let me go back to it. This is the stuff, y'all. One player saved their ass. That's it. No one else on this side of the ball was going to make that play. This one guy Save the play. Jeff, no doubt. No doubt, Jeff. You tip your cap, but you don't, in my opinion, tip your cap because this, even in my non-offensive line knowledge, was like, why don't you block down on the one tech when this guy's got a scoop? Like, it makes no sense. If you are on this level expecting this guard to scoop a one tech, who's at least an athletic one, he ain't gonna happen unless that guard is a dude. That guard needs help from the center, especially when this guy is not in the A gap either. I don't get it. I don't get why, especially I don't get it. But JD, he made a fucking play. Shit, that's a touchdown. He doesn't have enough time to scoop and run it into. That's what. See, now I know with the high school team I play on, they have calls, right? They have calls of how the blocking scheme is gonna be ran. Coach Chandler, do you think Wolf is coaching them where they could adapt on the fly according to what the front is? That makes no sense. It's easy talking hindsight, but I feel like the third and fourth down play should have been second and fourth down plays. The third and fourth down play. Okay, I don't remember now. I know the fourth down play. I don't remember the third down play. I get to it. I like the second down play, but it's four down territory. The others make sense. See, now, here's the deal, AJ. Was it told to Bush that this was four down territory? Because if we didn't get to third and we didn't get the fourth and 2, I don't think it would have been. All right, I'm going to show y'all something. And how of an elite pass this is, because it gave Dame a chance. If you throw it low, it's going to get deflected. He threw it high. I'm not saying he should have caught it, but he should have caught it, in my opinion. Should have a toolbox for every zone scheme that lets you. Who makes that call, Coach Chandler? Does the center make the call? Okay, AJ said you think it should have been from jump. I'm not so sure about that because I'm taking the points. This is a damn good ball. Now we just got to catch it. Ha! That's what I'm thinking, Coach Chandler. So if the center, that's what I was getting at. If the center is making a call, Coach, and he sees a 2, and he sees a 1, wouldn't he make the call to help out the backside guard? That would make sense to me. You're the center. You know right now, any play guard, you know right now, damn, he ain't going to be able to get there. Let me help him out. Because if the 2 tech goes to the A gap, he just lost. If the 2-eye defensive tackle slants into the A gap, he's just taking himself out of the play. So that's null and void anyway. So there's no need for Cox to push the 2 technique into the play anyway. Okay, Coach Stanley, he made the wrong call. That's frustrating, man. All right, so AJ said the third and fourth down should have been a second and third down. The third and fourth down. Should have been a second and third. I don't mind that play though, AJ. But you're saying this one should have been second. And this one kills me because who is DSK responsible for? I'm going to say this. If DSK goes and blocks this guy, there's something there. Because to me, the path is this way. See, this is, and I said this earlier today, and it wasn't even directed towards this game. It was the director actually to me watching NFL game. Look, y'all. Okay, right now. Right now, we got single receiver side. We have trips over here. There are more bodies over here. Okay? You got a linebacker who's got to bump this way because the tight end is not in line. So then you got a nickel back, you have a corner, you have a safety. You got one backer here. Free snap. If we are running quarterback draw, whom do you think he would block? No, it's actually 11 personnel, Coach Chan. I think this is Caddis. Caddis is just, he's detached. All right? So, this is why I say there's not enough thinking before. Whom would be the first guy, unless he comes and blitz, that you should think about blocking? It'll be the guy in the box. Why is he not looking at the guy in the box? He is the most dangerous player to fuck this up. Why are you looking for this guy? Like, that makes no sense to me. Watch this. If DSK goes and blocks this guy, I don't know if it's a touchdown, but I guarantee you it's a first down. Just look. Dude, this was another damn good call. That's why I said when I started this series, I was like, this is the most connected, most rhythm, cohesive drive this year. Everything made some sense. Y'all, this is the third play that could have been a touchdown. Look, y'all, if he blocks him, he's got a two-way go. He can go that way or that way. Now, this again. Free snap. I was a quarterback that could run. I'm not running this way. And to me, it's simple math. There's too many people over here. Why would I run to the more side? If my running back gets to here, I'm looking at going this way. I'm not going to even cut this way because there's two guys over here. I'm looking at pre-snap. If there's a quarterback draw, there's two here or there's two here, right? There's 2 and 2. Those are the closest guys to me. And I know my running back is going to block that guy. Right? So now there's only one over here, and it's him. I'm going there with every intention of thinking about cutting that way. I'm not going this way, y'all. I'm not. But I have thought about that right now. When I see because what you're going to do is you're going to go during Monday through Friday and say, we go on trips. This guy's gotta get in between the tackle and the attached tight end, because if he stays in the box, if that guy goes here, all we're gonna do is throw a pop pass right there, stick right there, whoop, get a first down. So fuck, man. Where the hell is he going? I don't know, coach. I don't know. Most dangerous man. That's who you should be going to. Y'all. Touchdown. If he blocks him, look at what the safety does. Look at what he does. He falls down. If he blocks him and he goes that way, you fucking tell me that ain't a touchdown? All right. I'm done. Because I've talked too much. All I'm going to say, that guy has to be blocked or manipulated. Because it's no way you don't. It's no way right now that DSK just said, no, I'm not going to block him. Did he think one of the linemen were going to come? Okay. All right, Coach Chandler, tell me this. Because this is the only thing I can think of. Did he think Eli Cox was going to come down the field and block him? And then he was going to come and clean up that way? That's the only thing I can think of. Because he went through the hole and looked at him and decided, nah, I'm not going to get him. Y'all, that's 3 touchdown quality plays on this first drive, and we got 0 points. So we shouldn't have even been in this. And y'all, I'm not going to talk about this one because it pisses me off. If you're going to run a fucking rub route, unless this is not a rub route. Look, y'all, I could be wrong, but I'm going to say this too. This is a little bit on Brock. You know what the play is. It's 4th and 2. Get him the ball. Get him the ball. Get him the ball. This guy is not picking this off. He's 5 yards away. Get him the ball. Yeah, I don't know if he scores, but put the ball on him. Look, if you throw it to him right there, let's just go with how the play ran out. You get him to him right there, that guy tackles him right there. Give him the fucking ball. Throw the ball. Right now, throw the ball. Shit. It's 4, y'all. And AJ talking about running this play on that play and that. I don't give a fuck when they ran the plays. No one fucking executed any of these plays well. Fuck. Throw the ball. Insane, y'all. This is insane. Throw the ball. Right. Throw it now. Why are you not throwing the fucking ball? Fuck. Throw the ball. I'm trying to figure out something, y'all. I don't think Caddis is open, JD. JD said Caddis is there. I don't think you can throw that ball across the field. I mean, you're right. He could have thrown it, at least give him a shot. Shit, man. But this play is built for this, though. This play, you bring them in motion, it's built for that. This is the other thing. This is why, for me, as a quarterback that I like this play even more. All right. So what normally happens is, I'm going to try to change the positions. What normally happens is you have Kamari right here, and you have Barry Brown right here, right? So you have number 7. Ooh, that's a horrible number 7. You have number 7 here and number 15 here. All right. The problem with when you do it that way is you have a DB with elite athleticism coming over. And what they can do, as we saw last week, was that us last week? Did we get a bad pass picked off? I think so. Where a elite DB can cut under and get that ball, right? What I like about the play is you bring a tight end in motion, which probably means you're going to get one of these linebackers or a safety to cover. Those guys are not as elite athletes. And from the quarterback position, I feel way better throwing this potential error route with a tight end going against a linebacker safety than a wide receiver going against a corner. It's mashing when they were obviously playing man post snap. It should have been a quick. See, but here's the thing, Coach Chandler, and this is what I think got Brock, is they didn't run with him. They just seesawed. They seesawed, and he turned his back to the defense. This guy didn't motion with him. And I think that is what, I don't know, you want to say drew him off, but he didn't know he wasn't confident that it was man. But when you give the play fake and there's that right there, there's no one out here. There's no trap corner here. Your vision should have been trying to find number 3. Because you thought they seesawed, so you thinking zone, there's number 3 isn't sitting out there. So then bang them with the ball. Ugh. And I talked about those guys didn't look. I don't know, y'all. I'm not in the install room, but this is not a rub route. I thought if this to me should have been more of a rub. Let me push him up the field to try to get in that guy way. The mesh routes need to be ran better. If they're in man, there's no rubbing there. This is just, to me, it's poorly executed from the quarterback to then the receivers in their routes. To me. All right, y'all. Now this bothers me. This bothers me so much. They got 2 backs in. This is their 12 personnel. Back, 2 tight ends. They got a trip sniffer to this side of the field. There's only one guy here. When they motion him over, that's a balanced formation. But it's an inline tight end. Ooh. No, Tennessee played it well. He should have thrown it to Anderson, though. But all honesty, we shouldn't even have been in that situation. All right. Y'all, this is obvious run. If we got good eyes, this is obvious run. You read your keys as a defensive back. Read the uncovered lineman. That guard fires off the ball. It's a run. All right. This is why it bothers me. Backside tight end tries to kick out Childress. Childress wrong shoulders it to spill it, expecting you to be up here now. What are we waiting on? We late getting there. That should have been hit right there. It's too much. I can't tell, but y'all, ball is thrown. He's breaking down 7 yards away from the ball. Not really 5. That's horrible, y'all. That's fucking horrible. We not set. We're not set. Linebacker needs to expand, but we were not ready at the snap. So he gets out leverage. Oh my God, this bothers me. All right, this bothers me even more. No problem with Lovett coming up because he has to respect the run flick. He has to. Okay? But right now, this is where I get pissed. His responsibility is curl to flat. Okay? When he comes up and he looks right there, he should have seen that guy climb. Right now, with him climbing, your first step should be 45 degree to right there. There's nobody in front of you. If there's nobody in front of you, I guarantee you there's probably somebody behind you. So get your ass and get some fucking depth. What's crazy is, look at Afari, and he doesn't get enough depth. Watch his intensity of getting to position. You need to be, look where Pop is. Imagine if he was right there. That's where your ass should be. Right there. If he throws it, a fucking pick. Y'all, I am getting sick and fucking tired of this secondary. It is a fucking clusterfuck. Usually, you blame your linebackers for not getting enough depth. As DBs, it was always fuck. If we can only get our linebackers to get enough depth. When it's one of your own, it hurts even more. Because you know how it feels. Well, Coach, in essence, yes. Because if they ran it, he has contained. Oh, well. Yeah, you're right. Yes, he does. Because he ain't smart enough. This is when he could have changed, Coach, but takes understanding. Is when he saw this guard pull, that means this linebacker is gonna probably come outside. Once he saw that, then he could have slowed down his movement towards the line of scrimmage. But that takes a higher level of understanding. Dude, that is fucking simple. That is simple. If he is here, y'all, that pass is not thrown. I promise you. If he's at Pop's level, that's a longer throw here. That gives, if he was here, he could have retreated back and potentially intercepted that ball. Let's see. Could have been a sack. Do we have enough pressure? No, it was a clean pocket. Well, if he was going to run, we had a chance. This is the, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. That's so fucking bad. Like, y'all, this. Like this. This, y'all. This. Now, y'all. He don't throw it, coach. He will have to run it. Y'all, I totally, and I hate this fucking word. I hate the soft word. I understand from a quarterback position, that's what we call it. I played on offense, and we call that soft coverage. That's what it's called. But it's not soft. All right. I showed a video of me. Dude, I played consistently between 7 and 9 to 10 yards every fucking snap. So, this little cushion is not the problem. Here's the fucking problem. If you're going to play at, that looks like 3, 5, 1. So you're 9 yards away. If you're going to play at 9, don't fucking backpedal like that. He's backpedaling like he's at fucking 5. Here is the thing, y'all, and I think I showed it. If you want to go back, I posted something. I think it said different perspective, I think. And I showed my video from college. The video is horrible because we didn't get a lot of all 22s. I wish I would have got our actual, whatever they call it, game film, and I could have got all 22s. But if you're going to line up here, with the advantage in college and high school is I can jam a receiver anywhere down the field as long as the ball is not thrown. So therefore, if I'm going to line up at 9, I'm going to walk out of my back pedal. Excuse me. I'm going to walk out of my back pedal. Remember, he's running. He's making up at least probably 2 yards per stride. He's probably making up 1.5 yards on the first, then he's going 2. So in 2 or 3 strides, he should be closing your cushion. So right now, I don't know who this is, probably JQ. He's at the 24-yard line. The furthest I would get is the 22 at the worst. I'm walking back. Okay, so if I'm getting to the 22, this receiver gets to the 30, to the 28. Now I'm at the 22. That's 6 yards of separation. Right now, he's at the 20. So that's like 8 yards of separation. I would be 6. All right. Work with me when I say this. So that is from the hash to the sideline. He's at the 38 to the 28. So that's 10 yards. From the sidelines, from the hash to the sidelines, about 17-ish yards. So that's 7. So that's 10. So that's about 12 yards. So we're talking about right at a 12-yard throw. Let's just make it simple. You should be able to drive a third of the pass. You should be able to drive 4. If I was at the, now what I said, 22. If I was at the 24, he's at the 28. That's 4 yards. That's a PBU. Fucking PBU, y'all. Now, I don't want to brag anything, but when I left UK, I had the record for PBUs. No, I had the record for PBUs. Well, one reason is because I dropped some interceptions. But the other reason is because of this. Pre-snap, y'all. And I'm being serious. It's not a joke. Pre-snap. If I knew they was running a 5-yard hitch and I was in the boundary, I knew how far I had to be away from this receiver to get a pick, or to at least get my hand in action. Depending on the situation of the game. Certain situations, I didn't go for the pick because I didn't want to get burned. I just want to make a PBU. I would tackle with my outside arm, knock it down with my inside arm. If it was a situation where I felt like this was a time to go for a pick, I would go with both hands. And whatever happened, happened. UK should personally hand you. Boy, Kentucky, that would be fucking awesome. If I can get the all 22, dude. But then it'll be too. Then I would see too much. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. So the problem with this is the corner fucking backpedals at the rate too fast. All right. Second thing is ball. Nope, that's not bad. So let's see how far he breaks. He's at the 21. He should get to the 25 before the ball is caught. Shit, y'all. I'm telling you, I know I say this all the time. When Coach Smith gave me this shit and I could test it and it was accurate, I'm like, it brought my game to a whole nother level. Because watch this. I want y'all to understand this, right? JQ is at the 21. He should break 1/3 of the pass, right? So if that's the case, if a 12-yard throw, he should break 4 yards. He's at the 21. Watch when the receiver catches the ball, what yard line he's on. He's at the 24.5. I'm going to give him 25, right? So just imagine if he didn't backpedal so fast, where he would be at. Fuck, man. Shit. I'm going to be here forever, y'all. It's still the first quarter and it's 2 hours. They just took our will. Look, you cannot say that these boys didn't play hard. Because this 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, at the 20-yard line. What a play by Childress. Look, this is what I say, y'all. Is that a far? Yeah, that's Childress. This is what defense does. The way I was taught. I never played on a blitzing defense. So let's just say the way I was taught. I was taught, make them snap the ball, keep snapping the ball. Make the offense continue to snap the ball. And then on that drive, if you don't give up a big play, they are going to eventually make a mistake, and that's when we pounce. So Tennessee doesn't make a mistake, right? Boom. That's one mistake. Now they're behind the chains for the first time. 2nd and 10. Ooh. Ooh. Matthews. Ooh. He wanted that one. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. He wanted that one, right? We there. Guess what? Bam. I yelled at least 20 times a game on Fridays. What's that, Coach? What you yell? Just make them snap the ball? So now they're in 3rd and 14, right? Oh, Oh, now what we do? Now we get a little holding call. Huh. Great break on the ball. Third. Now it's 3rd and 24. Make them snap it right. 3rd and 24. Oh, make them run the screen. Oh, we get them. So apparently, that green line is the kicker's personal best. He's just a couple yards inside. Guess what he does? He misses it. Because we made them snap the ball. See, remember that Florida game? With all the fucking deep passes? If we continue to make them snap the ball, we might have had a better chance of winning that game. Defense can't give up big plays. If you're going to play like we play, now if you're going to blitz and put your corners on islands the whole game, you are making it okay to give up a big play. Because what's going to happen is you're going to make a play, then they might make a play. You might get them on a sack, then they're going to make a play. But we have no idea why, because Van don't teach us. John, all right. You got me today. You got me twice. Offense comes back out. This is great blitz pickup by DSK. If I can get my mouse stack right. Great blitz pickup. Great. This is a fucking 2-man route. I don't think y'all understand how hard it is to throw the ball as a quarterback when you only have a 2-man route. Because them fuckers better get open. Because you have no one else to throw it to. There's no outlet valve. It's either or. And when his feet are clean, look how pretty this ball is. That's a strike, y'all. Coach Chandler said, great pass, bro. That's a strike. Look, man, let me show you something. Let me show you how close some of these are. This is a combo. And we could not hold it long enough. If we can hold that combo long enough, I think this play goes a little bit further than what it goes. Look at that pickup right there by DSK again. Now, I think this is a great ball on this over route. I think it's a great ball. He throws it where he has to. Okay? Again, it is a 2.5-man route. Number 20 was a problem, JD. Now this is hindsight 2020. Is I really would like for Brock to climb the pocket a little better. Because I think if he climbed the pocket, it will make this throw a little easier. So I got under pressure. That's a damn good ball. Could have threw him up the field a little bit more, but that's a damn good ball. What happened with the film here? All right, something happened with the film, y'all. I don't know why it glitched, but I'm going to tell you something. This looks all great. This is all spectacular. This is a fucking amazing catch. But here's the problem. We can't live off of contested catches. Watch this. This guy's impressed. He got his hands on you. He fucks up the timing of the route. We got to do the better job of getting off of this press. Yes, it's great. It's great that you were able to make this contested catch. But damn, let's not make it hard on yourself. Let's beat them at the line of scrimmage. Where's the... Okay, that's an A-step. A-step. Give me a little hezzy. A little better hezzy A. You didn't hit him with the you didn't hit him with that foot hard enough. Hit him with the hezzy, A-step, but hard inside jab to get him off of his platform. He stays right there. Now he's just got you locked down. It's a great catch, though. That's a great fucking catch. That's a great catch. Right, that's a great. We get no separation out. That's why the shit that whoever said earlier about Maclin, fuck that. That's a great tackle. Coach Chandler was going to love this one. Y'all, when I saw this live, I didn't catch it. Because I'm wondering how they left Caddis wide open. So then, when I saw on the replay, all right, watch 71. That's Wood. Wood normally comes to the right side. But since it's a sugar huddle close to the line of scrimmage, and the receivers exited the huddle early, watch where 71 goes. He sprints. Now it's unbalanced. That's a guard. That's a tight end. Guard, tackle, tackle. Okay? Here's the most important thing. Is you still need 7 men on the line of scrimmage. What sometimes happens when these guys get on the line of scrimmage and cover the tight end, so now he can't go out. So they are behind the line of scrimmage. These two guys are behind. So you got your 5 linemen, tight end, that's 6, receiver, that's 7, that's all you need. 7 men on the line of scrimmage. So now he gets lost because he's a tackle to the linebackers. Snapped it quick. Look, they're still talking. They trying to figure it out. Now watch. I'm going to show you something that I left just for us. Honestly, they completely butchered this. We got 1, 2, 3. Guess how many guys they have to cover those 3 off the snap? They only have 1. Watch. He's the only guy that's in position to cover. And they got 4 guys over here to cover 1, 2. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. And that guy's 4. These 2 guys are blitzing. Watch. This poor guy right here is trying to cover these 2 guys. Think about it, right? If we would have ran anything, we could have ran smash route, corner, How is he going to guard both of those guys? What a play, man. What a fucking play. Way to dial that shit up. And that's how you play. Now, he got a little out leverage, but you can't play it too much better. 2-3 yard gain. That's all. That's a win. It's a good. Who is that? I think that's Rainer. Good job of getting his hands up. I don't think he tipped it, but he made it get elevated. Let's get off the field, y'all. Find a way to get off the field. Now, these are the plays as a defensive back. You just tip your cap to the other team. Dude, he throws it from the opposite hash all the way to the sideline. Do you understand that that's like a 30-yard throw? Just from hash to sideline is 30 plus yards. That's a long ass throw. Okay? So not only does he throw a long ass throw, he throws it where it has to be. If that ball is chest high, I think Childress knocks it out. He threw it where he had to. He threw it high. So look at where Childress' hands are. See where he punching? If that ball is low, that's a punch out. He only threw that. That is an elite throw. That right there is an NFL throw. Because in the NFL, the hashes are closer together. That'll be an easier throw for him from this hash to that sideline. That's a fucking elite throw. That play is a Nico play. That ain't got nothing to do with the DB. That ain't got nothing to do with the receiver, although he had to catch it. That had nothing to do with the coach. Josh Heupel had nothing to do with that. Nico made an elite throw. And you as a DB, you playing inside leverage, man. As I tell my guys, if they throw an out route, there's nothing you can do. You're beat by alignment. He's beat by alignment because he don't want this pass. That's a shorter pass, right? That's an easier pass than to have to throw it that way. And Childress did nothing wrong. Stayed in his back pedal. Look, he stayed in his back pedal. He's square pretty much to the break. There's nothing you can fucking do. That's a great fucking pitch and catch. That's an amazing throw, man. That's tight coverage. So remember, the play I talked about earlier with unbalanced. These two guys on the line of scrimmage. Oops. Not drawing that right. These two guys are both on the line of scrimmage. And because of that, that tight end who caught the ball got a legal touch. Now, I got a problem with the coverage. I'm going to let it go, though. Because we knew he was ineligible. And then they try to sneak us with this bull. Guess who recognized it? The guy who always recognized it. Pop was like, guys, get your ass. They're about to snap this thing. Because the center's ready. Nothing. Good. But then we get a face mask. Good job, Ripka, running that play down. Y'all, they played their ass off. They gave up. They gave up on the scoreboard. Oops. 28, right? But they had that INT inside the 10-yard line. So in honesty, they gave up 21. You give up 21 points in this conference, you should win some. I think Corey Corey put up a stat. If we don't score more than 20 points, my voice is going. Against Texas, it'll be the first time in 2015. Oh, did they? Johnny said they bragged on Ripka. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop in a second. Give me some water. All right. As a DB. I think this is Nichols. He's fine until right there. If you're going to open up, you can't open up and get away from the receiver because now you open up a gap. What you want to do is open up. Don't open your hips all the way. You want to open up. For me, he opened up late. Too early. I would have taken another back pedal and opened up. He just opened a gate, and he didn't get enough hand to disrupt the timing. So that guy's running full speed. This is what I want high school DBs to understand. This guy's running full speed forward. You're backpedaling. If you can't impede him a little bit, he's going to run by you every time. It's impossible. It's physically impossible for you to turn your hips when he's already got a full head of steam and to get in front of him. He's going to run by you every time. The only way you can stop it is by punching him and slowing down his progress. All right, y'all, give me about 10, 15 seconds. I'm going to get some water. All right, I'm back. Oh, boy, I sound better. As a DB, you have to get your hands on receivers on this level. Now, I want you to understand it, and I've said this many times. There's a water thing on Twitch. What's the water thing on Twitch? I'm on Twitch, but I just did that because it gave me the option. There's a reason why in the NFL, DBs play close to the line of scrimmage. The reason why DBs play close to the line of scrimmage in the NFL, there's a 5-yard rule. You can't touch a receiver after 5 yards. So if I can't touch a receiver after 5 yards, I better touch him before 5 yards. If I'm going to disrupt a play, the timing, that's interesting. Johnny, I didn't know that. If I'm going to disrupt the timing of a route in NFL, I got to touch him. I got to get a hand on him. I got to punch him. I got to disrupt it. If there's a 5-yard rule, it means I got to do it in between the line of scrimmage and 5 yards away. So therefore, I got to be close to the line of scrimmage. But in high school and college, I don't, because there's no 5-yard rule. Therefore, I can jam them anywhere down the field, as long as the ball's not there. So therefore, in that situation, if Nichols was closer, he could jam him right there and push his ass to the sideline and then turn and run and try to cut him off and make him run out of bounds. That's the perfect objective. It's hard because he knows that he can't do that. But in this situation, he put himself in a situation outside the numbers where if you do it right, you could do that. Because he's close to the line of scrimmage. To the sideline. He's about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Cut him off at the path. Push him to the sideline. Get off the field, boys. 3rd and 9. Got to get off the field. Good job. And they hit us with a good punt. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Y'all. This is the best. The best we have ever ran a tunnel screen. And I'm going to tell you again. At first, I was like, no. Why would we run this play in our end zone? When he caught the ball and got right here, I told, because I was watching it with my dad, I'm like, Pops, that's touchdown. I'm like, touchdown. Dude, we got 2 linemen out in front, and there's nobody else in the screen, right? Because the way I knew that, see, this is like I say, pre-snap. There's no safety over here. These are the only 2 guys, and these 2 guys over there. All right, so roll with me. So those are the only guys over there. Great job by Caddis. We kick out the other 2 guys. That means there's no safety sitting over the top. Right? There's no safety over the top because he's over here. I said touchdown. We got 2 linemen off front. They engaged. And how do we not score? Why does he cut back right here? If I got fucking elite speed, come and get me, motherfucker. You gotta come get me. It's no way I'm slowing down right there. You gotta come get me. I'm putting on the afterburner. So that's 5 big plays. So on the best screen we have ever ran, and not only does he not score, he gets hurt. What the hell? Oh, we have not ran a screen better than that. I don't know, coach. I don't know. I wish I could tell you. AJ, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you. It makes no sense to me why a guy with that speed would never slow down. I'll make you come get me every time. Especially when I don't have no wiggle. I need to see coaches comment. Oh, well, the coach will tell you right now. But coach, fans don't like screens because we weren't running well. Oh, AJ, coach is on Twitter. You watching it on YouTube. Coach said, why does he not get to the sideline, out and up, tempo and perimeter screens early had me fired up. Now, AJ, and you might have to switch to Twitter, or Coach got to switch to YouTube. No. This was a jailbreak right here. We had no shot. They penetrated. We gotta get Coach in on what. Hey, Coach Chandler, the boys want you on YouTube. Um, I send, Coach. I'm gonna send you the link to my YouTube channel. All right, Coach Chandler. There's a link. There's a link. JD and AJ wants you on YouTube. I don't mind the boot. I'm surprised he didn't get upfield though. But I'll take it. It ain't bad. Oh, this is that play. This is bullshit, man. This if this is NFL, he would definitely get fined. Come on, brother. That's bull. That's BS. Now, this was hard on me. I understand what Brock was seeing. And he's probably right. And he got a freshman. So, I'm going to show you. So, there's two windows here. There's a window here, and there's a window there. The problem is, Gilmore got into neither window. He just stayed behind the DB. And Brock thought he was going to get into this window. And that's why he missed and we get the interception. So guess what the defense does, though? Oh, watch Waller get rocked by this tight end, though. I mean, JQ. Too high. Oof. That's a pancake with extra syrup. Come on, man. Strip, set. Strip the ball. Turnover, back to our turnover. Great job by Pop. And Pop is getting held a little bit. When you get your hands on the ball, you yank it out. And that ball is out. Out. All ball. Good job, Pop. This guy runs hard, man. Like I say, he's got a Mo Williams esque ability. Oh. Coach. I'm a DM you. Because it says it's read only. That's why you didn't get it. Let me DM you. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to DM Coach. All right. All right, Coach Chandler. It's DM to you. All right. This guy runs hard, man. Even on the first play, when the guy was on the sideline trying to tackle him, He still try to pull himself out of the ankle tackle. That's just in him. He doesn't know any other way. He finishes the run. He finishes the run. Now he got a little holding, I think. No, blocking the back by Caddis. I'll show you the block in the back. Right there. That's the block in the back. That's why it was called back. I think you're going to see a lot of people in the Murray game, Peanut. I don't know why we don't do this more often. Throw it to the back out the backfield like this. Now, I don't know why DSK went to the middle where there's more people instead of turning this way. I don't know. Oh, so this is the one of the few times that I don't understand this. 3rd and 14. They call a timeout. You run a screenplay. In my opinion, you put the screenplay back in your back pocket. You don't run a screenplay on the next live down. I think the players are ready for the screenplay. Run something else. Y'all, this is a long throw. We can't miss tackles. And we got to be closer than this. This is just not good coverage. We're not using there's only certain times in life and in football where the rules are for the defensive side. The ability to jam a receiver anywhere on the field is a defensive advantage. And we're not taking advantage of it at all. Even with that said, y'all, they get a legal procedure, 1st and 15. Great job. Now we're in 2nd and 10. Good job by Childress. All right, 2nd and 10. I want y'all to understand how I think some of y'all get it. How important eyes are for defensive backs. Like I said in the cut up, on defense, you want to have typically one more defender than they have eligible receivers. That's 2 to 3. That's 2 to 3. And I say this because we're only responsible for this side of the field. We're only responsible for these. But when you have good eyes, and this is where it comes to when people want to blame coaching. So now, explain to me why these two guys don't do the same thing. Snap of the ball. Why does Lovett backpedal? Why does Ty Bryant go forward? When there's no lineman downfield, line of scrimmage is here. There's no aggressively attacking the defense. So therefore, why are we coming up when a tight end's releasing is coming right down the pipe? What's up, Coach? Coach is on YouTube, y'all. So explain that to me. No, one doesn't have run because there's no need. Every gap is filled. There's no gap for him anyway. On top of that, if you're going to play like this, you should be flat-footed, reading uncovered lineman and reading the tight end. Because a tight end is your number 2. He's your number 1. The number 2, if they're running pattern read, dictates the pattern read of the coverage. So when the tight end releases vertical, your ass shouldn't be going by him when he's running right. That means your eyes are all on the quarterback. Know what the quarterback can do? He can fool you with the ball. Know who can't fool you? Are these people. Because either they got a pass block or run block. They ain't going to fool you because they got a job to do. When that tight end goes past pop, you know it's a pass. Because why would he not block pop if it's a run? I don't know, John. That tight end is running right down the seam. And you take 2 to 3 false steps. So now, who's closer to the tight end? Lovett, who's almost on the top of the numbers? Ty Bryant, who's in the middle of the field? Because I wasn't going to say that. So since you said it, that's what we said. The big boys don't lie. The fatties don't lie. They can't. They can't lie. Who's closer? Who makes a better break? Lovett saved Ty Bryant's ass. That's a great play by Lovett. That's a fucking outstanding play. 3rd and 10. Oh, wait. Hold up. How many guys did we rush? Oh my God, we only rushed 3. But watch this, y'all. Watch this. Watch how we have 2 guys now. Watch how we have 2 guys that have contained. See that? Now, Dion almost got too high, but he folded back down. Look at the pressure up the middle. Dude, we got pressure with rushing 3. Oh my God, I can't believe that. We should never rush. Oh, I thought when we rush 3 it's problems. Boy, them guys rallied. Them linebackers can't. Y'all, there's nobody open. And I don't understand what happened with that blocking assignment. I mean, I don't know why Burton got beat like a rag doll. But even if he didn't, there's nobody open, y'all. Look. Is he open? He open? Is he open? And he could have swung it to the swing back. Guys got to find a way to get open. We ain't got a 2nd and 17 play, y'all. Now, he could have thrown it to Anderson right here. But he's running. He is in his head running for his life, which he really isn't. That's the difference of the elite quarterbacks who have a lot of snaps. Is their head stays downfield, doesn't look down, and an elite quarterback, Shador, Cam Ward, they would have thrown that one. But we got a holding call. Coach Channer said he had bad depth on his set, so he couldn't. Yeah. Peanut butter, that was a holding call. That was watch. The whole call is here. He separates and he's holding them. Once these guys back here see that hand extend, he's trying to get away and separate, they're gonna call it every time. That's like a textbook holding call. That's and it's right in front where he's running. They're gonna call it every time. They're gonna call it every time. I know that's just like in basketball. Same thing happens in basketball. When you bring your hands down, they're gonna call it every time. No matter if you hit his arm or not, they're just gonna call it. It's just an anticipation call. This is the BS's or the BS's or the BS's. There is nothing going on with the O line to call this offensive off. No one moves. Cox moves his head when he. This is amazing. These guys, look, the first time I saw this when I was watching the over, I actually thought I had it on pause because we don't move. That's the now well, it is big because we would have got the 5 yards. That's big for us. We didn't lose nothing on the back end after distance. So, yeah, that's crazy, AJ. So this is the problem. Defense has played their ass off the whole first half until this drive. And it was particular play that got me in a bunch. Now, I'm going to say something with this, y'all. So everybody, there have been a lot of people, and announcers said it was on, oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. See y'all. So I'm going to let y'all know. I know I've said this many times, but I'm going to just keep saying it. I don't listen to the analysts with all games at all. Now, sometimes when there's a certain play, when we watching the game, I might want to see what they say. But for the most part, I don't want to hear this shit. But these plays here, for people wanting to put pressure on the quarterback, there's a reason. Know how many deep balls we were beat on? If that was Heaton Hooker, they would have had 40-some points. Nico ain't quite got that timing. Same thing here, y'all. This Addison, which I've been begging to see. Addison is better with the pace. But when you open the gate, guys, he's been running at this point. This is I'm going to give him the 49. Okay? He started at the 40. He's been sprinting for 9 yards. You have been backpedaling for a couple. He's going to run by you every time. There's too much horizontal distance between each other. You got to be closer to him. And you can't. So he backpedals straight. But watch when he opens the hip. He starts backpedaling inside. So that creates more separation. He's just going to run by you every time. You have no one. There's no one. Now, this is the saving grace for DBs. All right. So, Tennessee receiver, head is down, head is straight, right? So now he's going to run as fast as there. Once he turns around, once he turns his head, biomechanically, he has to slow down. As long as you don't turn your head around, you're going to catch up every time. Watch. That receiver has a yard and a half on him now. Now because he's turning back, look, you see how he keeps making up ground? Now the ball's on the throne. He looks back. That's great defense. That's great defense from the 49. Nope. From the 40 on. From the 49 to the 45 is horrible. That's the way to get your head around, though. That was big. We got it call against us at Ole Miss 22. Call against us against, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Didn't call against, yeah. You're right, AJ. You're right. AJ's right. Afari, you cannot bail. You are not a DB. You're a linebacker. Even though you're faking a blitz, watch what Pop does. He's faking a blitz and he stays square. You can't be retreating as a linebacker. That's 3rd and 5, y'all. Want y'all to understand that. This is 3rd and 5. It's a chance to get off the field. Our linebacker can't be retreating. He's got to be hitting this hole, hitting this gap. Almost had that tackle. I think that's Dion. He almost get back to make that tackle. That's 3rd and 5. Damn, we need to get off the field. See, now that's man. This is man because it's eyes on receiver. So now that's the bad part about playing man is you don't get to jump on the ball because you're calling off the receiver. Receiver stops, but the ball's in the air. Now we just got to make a tackle. That's a weak tackle, but that's the best you can do against off man. Woo! You got fortune on that. That's a good job out for it. He ran through the tackle, made a pile. This lineman tripped him. Excellent. That's what you got to do. Watch this one. Watch how better this is played. Because he doesn't bail out on the back pedal. Boom. If that's a better pass, that's a pick. We get it tipped out of line of scrimmage. Play like that all the fucking time. So remember what I said, make him snap the ball? Oh, now we got him 2nd and 10. Now this is our down. I don't know if his knees touch the ground or not. I don't think they showed a replay. But it's close. Elbow. Nope. Nope. He's up. All right, y'all. It's 3rd and 4. Great call. Great call. And we're not even set. We pitch both outside linebackers, and we meet them at the running back. Boom. 4th and 5, y'all. UT couldn't run that tempo offense if they got called for it as much. Yeah, that's true. All right, y'all. 4th and 5. This is the biggest play of the first half for the defense. All right, 4th and 5. Now, usually, 3-4 defense usually lines up in a 0, which will be over the center, a 4-eye, which is over the tackle, and a 4-eye. For some reason, we went to a 1, a 3, and a 5. The problem is, who is responsible out here? Okay? So, when we rush 4, right? Who has contained over here? Remember that? That's what I'm Coach Chan said, we miss a line. I don't know. So, riddle me this. Remember I showed you a few plays ago where we rushed 3 and we had either Ripka Saunders and Ox preventing a setting edge, so to speak, preventing Nico from escaping left to right. He had to go up the pipe. Y'all, it's 4th and 5. Look how well we cover this up top. Nobody's open. All we needed was someone out here. Because in this situation, I want you to understand, you got to play for your team and not for yourself. It's not all about the sack all the time. It's about keeping this guy in the pocket. Because now he escapes and extends the drive. It's 4th and 5. Guess what happens at the end of this drive? We have an edge pressure call for up top. No, you couldn't have an edge pressure. Here's the reason why you can't get an edge pressure. JD said Afari got mixed up. So now that's another one, JD. Did Afari blitz in the wrong gap? I don't know. Because if he's gonna blitz here, we need to have here. That has to be it. Because Rayner can't be in the mix. Because we gotta have 3 over 2. So this guy is not coming. So either he was supposed to wrap around or he was supposed to wrap around. Either way, somebody fucked up. Because we brought 4 with no edge container. Oh, that hurts, dude. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Good job by Dion. That's a good play by Dion. This shit pisses me off. Now, let me explain this to you a little bit. Now, I don't know, honestly, how they play trips. I'm going to tell you how I would play it. If I had trips, I've gone over this. sometime. I can't remember. I'm going to go over it again. All right. The problem is it's dictated by whom this guy is, whom the linebacker is. All right. If it's a DB, I will play what we call cut coverage. What I would do is, I'm going to just draw. I will cut. Let's draw a straight line. That's probably going to look better. I will draw a line here because this guy over here. Now let's do this. Let's get fancy, y'all. These two guys over here are eliminated. That corner's playing man to man. So now it becomes a doubles with a single receiver backside. So if this is a, oops, can't do that. If this guy is a DB, he knows DB's responsibilities. So then what happens is this becomes number one, this becomes number two, and we play our normal responsibilities. All right? Then these two guys have that guy by themselves. All right? So I will play cut, and I'll play whatever coverage we playing, and we'll play these two guys. This guy is non-existent because he's in man-to-man. So that's cutting that part of the field off because that guy's playing man, right? All right. But if we're in trips, and this guy is Rainer, that guy's Rainer. In my opinion, this guy needs to carry number 3. And then in essence, now the man-to-man becomes over here. And I like it here because that's a longer throw. So what should happen is this guy should read number 3. If number 3 climbs vertical, he latches on. All right. So now go with me. So here's the problem. I don't know what coverage we in. I can guess, but I don't know. The problem is what happens, they switch. So when they switch, this is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. Okay? So the problem in this coverage is usually linebackers don't understand is when you got flat, which they probably in quarters, when he runs flat, that's your man. You got to drop. Make him throw it here. Okay? Because what happens is he's going to run the corner off. He's going to occupy the safety because he has to drive that. And now there's a void there if you don't recognize it's a follow route. Make him throw it here. Oh, JD said Deion's getting hell. He might be. But Rainer, you can't be 1 yard from the line of scrimmage. You 1 yard, the line of scrimmage is the black line, he's 1 yard. At least be 5. Shit. Watch 74 move. Watch 74 rock back. Watch this fat ass rock back. It should be 3rd and goal from the 6.5. That's movement, man. This is unbelievable. That is obvious. That's fucking I'm gonna stop playing it. He fucking moved, y'all. That's a fucking penalty. Now, I will say, if on 4th and 5, we have a container, they don't even get into that situation. Sometimes you gotta create your own shit. So, whoa. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being petty. This is your 1,000-yard receiver from last year. Where's the separation? I bet you ain't played Tennessee DBs all last year. Fuck. So somebody asked, I was peanut butter, asked about progress. This is progress. Stood in the pocket, didn't freak out, and threw a dot. The O-line did it. Look, he could have stepped up in the pocket and helped himself out even more, but that's progress. And we got a 5-minute drive, and we got points on the board. Dude, this guy is just different. He is different. He is different. Now, he's got to get that ball in the other side, in the other arm. They get the ball on the outside arm, but he's different. He's got juice. This drive here is, there's some, it makes sense. Now I'm going to show you something here. Y'all, let me show you something. Okay. We're in a condensed formation. When Brock looked this way, right? Right, you're right, AJ. All right, Joe. Now, I was a running quarterback. When I saw this guy man-to-man, riddle me this. I'm not saying, what, is stream unavailable? No, y'all don't say that. What the hell? Y'all, they didn't get your brother again. Oh, probably that damn, the direct TV thing up in the corner. Shit. Is it really gone, y'all? It's because of Coach Chandler got there. Coach Chandler got on. Oh, shit. Yep. Policy thing. All right. Well, what I'll do is I'll start here tomorrow. Right at this play, and we'll go into the second half. All right, y'all. It's 1:00, y'all time. John, you're an ass today. All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks, Coach, for coming on to the YouTube spot. Boy, I'm losing my voice again. Probably need to get some more water. North Texas protest. That's good, Steven. Hey, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. I guess same station. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, I think it's a, I think it's a, I bet you I'm off the. Am I back? Give me thumbs up if I'm back. Because I'm looking on mine and it looks like I'm out. Am I up? I'm gonna wait until I see somebody. If not, I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. So I'm running. Huh. Y'all sure? Hey. All right. It does say I'm up. All right. So all right, I'm up. I'm up. So right now, once I see Dane Key is man to man, right? I'm looking right at him. That's not a zone technique. That's a man to man technique. Back to me. Right when I pull up right here and he's done, dude, I got this whole side of field to run. The whole side of field to run. Go with what I'm saying. Right here. If he took off, who's responsible for him? Who's responsible for him? I'm not saying it's a touchdown. I'm not saying it's a touchdown. But man, I'm saying that there's a shot for something. If he took off right now, whew, look, he's blocked. Take off. Damn. Now, fortunately, he's a good enough athlete where he's able to get this first down. But I think there was some even more. He would have took off early. Damn. Those are the kind of plays, man, that can be a difference. That can make a difference. There's just nobody open, man. No separation, nobody open. Now on this one, he had a shot. If you ask me, he had a shot. If you would have turned up the field right there and went straight, that's a first down. First down. Now, I'm not sure that equates to a touchdown, but at least that gives you your 4 shots. Now, this is bullshit. Y'all, this is why you play the down and distance. Y'all, it's first down, but less than 30 seconds left. Why the linebackers fucking here? Keep getting depth. Make them throw it underneath. This ain't gonna hurt us. This one can hurt us. Damn. Fortunately, they didn't have any timeout. That's the pass you want them to throw. all the time. In the middle of the field, short, that's a pass you want to throw. Now we playing the sideline, and that's ball game. All right. So now that's it. Now that's it. I can't believe that it came back up. So again, appreciate y'all watching. Dude, it sucks to lose this many games in a row. It really does. So I know it's hard to come watch a game when it's not good vibes. So I appreciate y'all watching. I see the policy came up again. So I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in and joining me. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same station.